Ilyas.
Okay, so welcome everyone. Just let me put something in the context. Ilyas cleared PMP exam today with all above target. People above target, process above target, business environment above target. This is something that the Ilyas never believed he could do. I told him so many times, you will get the all about target, and even while starting the exam, his thing was, sir, I only want to pass the exam. I don't care about above targets and all those things. I said, yes, that is important, but I believe you will get above target. So, Ilyas, it's on you. Please share your journey in your words, however you may like. And from the entire PMP community and my PMP aspirants and my certified PMP, and from my family, congratulations on becoming certified PMP. And
Thank you.
I really liked. I think your wife tagged me on LinkedIn about about your son making that. Thank you for making that. That was extremely beautiful. So Ilyas, please share your journey.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. First of all, I would like to thank you and Allah's blessing that that you're giving me an opportunity to come and give an interview. It's a dream come true. It's not easy for someone to come and give an interview. To keep that kind of esteem and give us an opportunity to share the journey. Thank you for that. To start with, it was 2016 early that the PMP was going on, and I wanted to pursue this PMP certification. And 4 years down the line, it didn't happen. And 2019, 2020, I did enroll in 2021 for a batch which was in India. And I did finish a 4 weeks course. I already had a 35 PDUs, but I still wanted to learn more about PMP. Then
Ilyas, you went on mute.
2021, I joined the PMP batch, which I felt was not up to the mark. So I started browsing in YouTube, and luckily I found, unfortunately, I found Mr. Amir on the YouTube. And I immediately pinged the WhatsApp, and he called me back and he was asking, what do you feel about the PMP? And first of all, do you know Agile? What you know about PMP, and do you know Agile? And I told him, what is Agile? Because I basically work in a predictive environment and I have zero knowledge in Agile. So I told him, what is Agile? And he told me that Agile is the first thing you need to know in this PMP exam, and let's have a coaching call or a one-to-one call. And then we had a call, and it started that I want to have a one-to-one session with Mr. Amir, because I felt I need to take more knowledge from him. So I had a one-to-one call, and by Feb or March, we started to have a course, and down the line by April, May, we finished, and May I started giving. Basically, it was full and full. I did not read Ita Mulkia. I did not even open the PIMBOK. I did not read the Agile Guide, to tell you frankly. I just read the content which Mr. Amir gave me. I did not go to any kind of books, because first of all, the time was not there, and I blindly believed him, and I went through the course material what he gave me. I was just a blind follower. Sometimes you need to believe mentor like this. So I was lucky enough to have a mentor, and here I'm sitting in front of you having PMP certification.
Thank you, Ilyas, for believing in me. And it's your guys' belief that helped me in modifying my processes. Okay, Ilyas, let's talk a little bit more about your preparation. You only went through that PMI, ATP materials and all those things.
Yes, sir,
And
one PMP. Okay.
yeah, why Ilyas took so much time, I would like to put some context. Ilyas don't have much time. On daily basis, Ilyas is basically giving only 1 or 2 hours. He's traveling. Ilyas, how many hours it takes you to travel?
Yeah,
Especially the
before I used to travel from the Sharjah to Abu Dhabi, which is around 150 kilometers down the line, and again 150 down the line, so almost 300 kilometers. So then I had to shift back to Abu Dhabi to find time to study. So it was hard to travel. So while traveling, I used to watch your videos basically morning and evening. Whenever I find time, I used to watch your videos.
Yeah. So, Elias, let's talk about the material. How many times do you have that thing on your backside or you removed it?
No, it is still there, but I'm sitting in the hall and I need to go to the bedroom to view that.
I'll show all these people what Ilyas has basically done. So Ilyas is such a hard worker. You see, consistency is the real name of the game. And Ilyas has been consistent. Oh, even if he has 30 minutes, he will work. Whatever the task I have given to him, he only has one question to ask. And I still remember that. Sir, will you be recording my journey someday? Will I be getting the Z certificate? And I always tell Elias, please wait and you will get. So, guys, this is the all mind map. Like you guys know very well, whenever I give some topic, I ask, please make a mind map. So, what Elias was doing, as he was reading topic, he was taking an
Can't
A3
hear you,
page.
sir.
Yeah, Elias, can you explain?
I
Yes, what is, can you see the screen?
Yeah, I can see the screen. It was basically mind mapping. Every day used to give me a topic of each process and agile. So every day you used to give me what you have done, put it on the paper, and keep looking at it. So every morning when I wake up, I used to look only at this paper and again go back in the evening, just keep looking at it and keep doing the mind map. Whichever questions I used to solve and whichever I did not know what answer it is or why I'm having a mistake, I used to put in the like Kanban board, sticky paper and keep it on the mind mapping.
And he kept on doing that, kept on. This is basically the hard work, I say. Okay, Elias, how many mocks you have done? Overall, all mocks?
Almost, I guess I kept repeating the prep class, but overall 45 mocks I've done total in total.
No, not 45 mocks. You have done 4,500 questions.
Yeah, 4,500 questions. Yeah.
Don't make everyone afraid here that they have to do 45 mocks. Let prepcast we deal with. Okay, Elias, a very important thing. What happened today?
Today was a thriller, actually. Basically, I can say that it was like a movie, and everything went on fine. I went early in the morning to 10:30 was my exam, so I went at around 9:30. I was the first one to even open that college gate. Then 10 o'clock, my normal process, security process went in, and when I had to, the examiner was there, and he asked me to show me the ID card. I had taken two ID cards. One was my UAE ID card and the passport. The name over there got swapped. So my father's name came first, and my name came the second. So they told that I'm not eligible to write the exam because the name on the website or it's showing it's not correct. And they told the certification may come on my father's name, not on my name. But I told them I have no problem in getting the certification on my father's name, but I won't do the exam. But still they told it is not accepted, so you have to postpone your exam. And luckily I could not do it on the mobile, so I had to contact my wife, and she started chatting with the 24/7 agent. And the first agent rejected the request, and he told that there should be a ticket has to be raised, and then after 4 5 days again you will do the exam, you can schedule the exam. And there was second agent who came, and she was a bit supportive, and she told you can proceed the exam, but you have to take 1.5 hours to get it updated. So from 10:30 to 12 o'clock, I had to wait for my name to get updated, and 12 o'clock time I got the exam timing again. So I again started the exam.
So you see the tense that guy had gone through, but persistent. He kept on working. He kept on working. Like I will give exam today. I don't care who the certificate came to whom name. I have to do that. So that is the persistence, my friends, that we need to do. Okay, Ilyas. So walk me through like how much time you took for 60, 60, and 60 questions.
So the 60 questions was also a bit thriller in that. So the first 60 questions I finished in 50 minutes. Okay, and what happened was there was after 60 questions there will be a to review the option will come. the review page came, and but I did not end the review. I just directly took the break and went for the break because so the timer kept running and I did not end the break. So the examiner was not nearby to see. Then when I was waiting outside, he told me what happened. I told I came for a break. He asked me, "Did you apply for the break?" I told him no. I just put the end, but I did not put the end button on review, and I just came. So he came to the system and told me that you still haven't end the reviews at time. So I wasted around 10 minutes more after 15 minutes, and then he told, "Now take a break if you want." So I just took a break. I just end the review and took a break. Went, had a chocolate as you told me. Okay, I told I immediately want to give the exam again. So I came and again started the exam. The second 60 questions, I knew
How much
what to
time it
do.
was? 60. How much time it was basically when you did 60 question?
It was on 150. So 150 minutes were remaining for me.
Okay, okay, okay.
So
Carry on. What about the second?
second
Second.
60 minutes also, then I took the deep breathing exercise. In fact, I did not do the deep breathing exercise only during the break. For some questions which if I felt was not, it was dragging and it was lengthy, I kept doing this breathing exercise, which you had advised me. The second 60 also I completed, and I had remaining around 79 minutes or 80 minutes remaining for the last 60 questions.
Okay, okay,
And the last final section of 60 minutes I completed before I had 9.5 minutes still remaining. And I
okay.
called the examiner and asked him, can you show me if I have unanswered many questions? Because sometimes I do not click the answer button. I just keep going on. So he told me everything is answered. So I didn't want to review back any questions. I told I let me end the exam. I didn't want to review any questions.
I don't want to review. I know that whatever is done is done. Now let
And
me go.
it was a marathon. I want to end the marathon. So I just wanted to finish the roller coaster ride.
Yes,
And
how much confident you were when you were gonna end the exam that you will pass the exam? How much confident you were?
so the first 60 questions, the issue was that during when I was going for the exam, I was a bit tense that the exam is going to happen. But due to this late doing of the exam, because I will last 1.5 hours, that exam tension had gone. I just wanted to do the exam. So when I went and sat the exam, I did not have this tension of what will happen. So 60 questions, it was okay for me to run through. The first part was, you advised me, the first part may be tough, second part may be a bit average, and the last part will be a bit okay. But for me, the first part was a bit, I felt it was one-liner, two-liner questions, and I could answer. I was a bit confident because it was related to the Pripcast, and I thought I may clear the exam. The second part was, for sure, it was a bit difficult and it was lengthy, and the questions were lengthy. But the confidence level was okay because I still felt that I can reach the target. The third question, and the 170 question, when I reached, then only then the tension started that will I pass the exam after 170, 180. But once I clicked the button and congratulations came, I felt, yeah, it's clear.
Yeah, Elias, you remember yesterday when we were having conversation, I told you you can have tension after 170 questions or last 5 minutes. So I think your brain remembered only that part. Although, just for everyone who is having problem with the time, Elias always had problem with the time, and even yesterday, Elias was having issue. So very important thing for everyone, Elias, who is giving the exam, please share your Prepcast score even of yesterday.
Prepcast score, I don't know. I can share it. I have it online. I have to go by the Prepcast, but I scored
No, no. What was your score yesterday?
68 percentage. I scored.
68 percentage. So Ilyas was having a lot of issue. He was unable to cross the barrier of 70% in prepcast. But he did get one thing. I was 100% confident that he will pass the exam was Yasin mock. He did Yasin mock and got suddenly 60, 65, 67, and suddenly he got 76. So when I asked him few questions, he knew the thing. So I knew he's just having some issues, but in the exam he will pass. So Elias, how much the exam was agile?
Sir, Agile was. You can ask me how much was predictive, because I could rarely find a question on predictive. Maybe 2 or 3 questions in predictive. Everything was Agile, 60 to 70 percentage. 20 percentage was hybrid, and very few questions on predictive. That was fully agile concept of servant leadership and what will the project manager do. That's it.
Okay,
That's fully
okay.
agile.
And which area was more targeted? Communication, stakeholder.
So communication and stakeholder was, you can say the weightage of questions were more on communication and stakeholder only.
Okay. So still you need to work on communication, stakeholder, and if you can work, you can do it. What about quality and risk?
Quality and this, I can say around 8 to 10 questions were there about quality. Risk, rarely 3 or 4 questions were there about risk.
Okay. So quality was more. What about procurement?
Procurement also was less, around 2 3 questions on procurement.
Okay. Scope?
Scope also was very few, sir, but the major was only communication on the stakeholder.
So Elias, if I say that you know four values of Agile, 12 principle and understand the role of product owner, Scrum Master, those five events, and what is in product backlog, sprint backlog, that is enough for passing the PMP, or you
I
need
don't
to
think so. That is enough, sir. I think that is more than enough.
more than enough. Good. So
Yes.
any question on XP or Lean?
No, sir. Nothing on XP only. Zero.
Nothing. Did you get any question regard on that you need to click on graph?
No, graph was shown, and they asked me to show based on the graph what is the what is the
Okay, okay. So based on the graph, what did you see? Okay, that is cool. How many drag and drop questions?
drag and drop was around 5 to 6 questions, sir.
The drag and drop you were doing few days back. Did that help?
Yeah, for sure it helped because first 60 questions had 2 drags. The second 60 also has some 2 drags, and the last part had drag.
The number of drag and drop questions is decreasing because if I'm not wrong, Imran and all those guys who did month or 2 months, they had nearly 18 or 20 questions. Okay. So, okay. That's it from my side, guys. If you want to ask any question, you can ask. Let me get Imran also on screen. Imran, you had nearly 18 questions on drag and drop, no? Imranullah?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Umair is also there, I think. Umair, the same case is with you, no? You also
Yes,
have
sir. I have almost 12 question I mean in the whole exam.
in the whole exam. So the number of questions of drag and drop is increasing. So guys who are watching here and people watching on LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, you can ask question and I would ask Elias how these things. Okay, Elias, while moving forward, as these people ask their question, please raise your hand. You can ask the question. Other people watching on YouTube, they can put in the comment. Elias, which test like you did my mocks? Actually, you did many mocks. So which test you think were more relevant to the exam? Prepcast is it?
Sure, it's that past. And your Udemy also has do have some links with exam content. But the Prepcast was, I can say, it had more towards the exam.
What do you think the prepcast, the benefit of prepcast is there questions is important or that 10-10 question or 20-20 question or 60-60 question you are doing? That is more important, I think, I guess, than as compared to those four mocks.
Yes, sir, but the full mock did help me. I did full mock one, maybe three full mock, but I was doing more of the timed of 60 question process. As you know, maybe 1 week I did 60 questions only for every day, 60 questions, which did help me in understanding process more. And the one recently you gave me the Excel sheet of typing down the root cause analysis of how to do it, not only doing just type it down and send it to me. That really helped me to increase my process knowledge.
Okay, so that root cause analysis is important. You will say that root cause analysis must for every student, right?
Yeah. For us to understand where we are wrong and where we need to improve, for sure it is required, or else it's not possible. I feel.
Okay, guys, for everyone who says what to do on last day, what to do on second last days, let me put it this way. Ilyas is with us. Ilyas, your exam is today, was today on Saturday. So you did one mock on Saturday, Thursday night, right?
Yeah, Friday morning I did and Saturday morning I did.
Yeah.
Sorry,
No,
Friday and Thursday night and Friday morning I did. Correct.
Yes, you guys, you see, I gave him the complete Pepcast mock number 3 on. He said, "Sir, should I think I should not do that." I said, "No, you should do that." So he started mock at 7 a.m. and in the last mock he did, he got 67.6 7-8 result. Yeah, but when I saw that he got in people target, I said, you will clear the exam. And this is the thing that you need to do. Then he did drag and drop, and the mock before he was doing like in 60-60. That is the good thing. If you have prepcast, do try that. Otherwise, in the full mocks, the key, in my opinion, whatever mock you do does not matter. You want to do Tridiv, it's excellent mock. You want to do Andrew Amjal, it's an okay mock. If you want to do Yasin, it's also okay mock. Workday mocks are excellent. Whatever the question you want to do it. But the most important thing, make your Excel sheet, make the lesson plan, and work it according to that. That is the key that can help you in clearing the PMP exam. Okay. So guys, if you have any question, please ask Ilyas. If anyone has any question, they can ask you, Ilyas. Yes, Umar, please go ahead.
Thank you very much, Amir, and congratulations, Ilyas. You really did a good job, and you deserve a round of applause. And you really did a good job. Congratulations, Amir. Okay, actually, Imran is also here, and I am also, and we both, and even you belongs to the predictive environment. My question is this: how much is difficult when we people are working in the predictive environment, and we are adopting the agile study, not even the environment we are adopting. So how do you will describe this one for the other people, that how they can make easy for them? Please explain this one.
Predictive, basically, I do understand it has too much of process and everything around, and you need to follow the process to in the predictive field. But agile is just the opposite. No, you have your collaboration and accepting changes, and all changes you accept. It was as a concept wise is easy, but for us to have the impact of agile in the predictive environment, it's not going to be easy. Maybe it'll take more time, because we have a standard to follow, and we need to stand that follow. We need to follow that. Accepting changes in predictive environment is not going to be easy. We do have to go through the change control board, and we have the fixed price, and we have a fixed cost, and it's not very easy to get more money from the client or more schedule from the time. The time cannot be increased. So it is going to be difficult to get the agile concept in the predictive field. But basically, as a concept, agile is very helpful in the predictive environment. Hope in future they also take agile in the concept, and at least a hybrid concept, at least they need to involve, so that we can also gain importance on agile.
So how much time you take to digest these agile things? Because I remember when I was taking class from the Amir, so first day I was totally blank, and I was thinking what I am doing. So after 2-3 days, I understand that something is going in my head. So I just want to answer from you that how much time you taken to understand these things. Imran is laughing here.
So we all should laugh, actually. For sure, agile is not easy for us to digest. And when I was doing the one-to-one session with the agile Mr. Amir, it was I could not take. I could understand, but I could not digest it. It did not. I could not get it in my mind that what exactly is agile. Why do they want it? How can someone deviate and directly do a change? How can they accept change? No process is followed. No documents are followed. Very less documentation, less plans. Everything is opposite. And how can I do that? So it was slowly when we keep having coaching calls, but I have started involving myself, and when writing this PMP course, it is not only for certification. I feel we have to get involved in that. In my emails, I start putting these phrases of the root cause analysis when I write an email. Impacts of change. I do write as change. I started implementing that in my daily basis, and then only then I understood the agile concept more.
So,
And Umair, you can ask another question. I'll get back to you. But an excellent thing that you have asked for the predictive guy, and I still remember Imran is there, and I was also laughing with Imran. Actually, Umair is actually a planning engineer and a senior planning engineer in one of the top organization of the world. When I say of the world, you can guess which organization he is in, which is working in predictive environment. So Yes, for planning engineer, it was very tough. And I remember we used to have Chitra and Enclave. Enclave was actually a agile coach. Agile coach, or you could say that a person who's working, and Chitra was certified Scrum Master. So day one, we were working on agile. Chitra and Enclave was very high that they know everything. They are like the PMP, the first person to become PMP. And Umair was like, I'm gonna fail. But moving towards the day three, finally we went to the predictive topic of scope, schedule, cost. And I really remember Umair was like this. Umair was actually like this, and Chitra was going crazy. Like, what should I do now? So do like Inkalab, who's an excellent student who got all above target, but on day three, when they first got introduced to predictive, this happens. So, guys, it's the sword having both end. For predictive people, it's difficult that agile is, and for agile people, it is difficult to understand predictive. But the beauty of PMP is that it helps you to prepare for anything. I have a student who's a doctor. I have a student who's a lawyer. I have a student who's in police, in army, in every domain of PMP because wherever you are, from pharmaceutical to anything, from R&D, you need PMP. So you need to taste both these things and both are very important. So don't take PMP as a certification. Take PMP to more important than your graduation degree. Because if you are an engineer, I still remember most of the engineers actually don't study in their graduation because they have studied so much in FSC, they don't want to study in graduation. So this is something you need to study. Okay, Ilyas, Deepak is asking, he is also just like you, an Indian working outside, and he travels a lot. Like he's a very hardworking student, and I guess he would be my next PMP probably. After Suresh, he will be doing that. Dear brother, I am also having some issues of traveling time. Can you tell me after starting mock how much time you required for readiness? So Deepak, can you explain what do you mean by readiness? Deepak, can you? Deepak, are you with us? Okay, so he is asking readiness for exam. After doing mocks, when you started doing the complete mocks, when was your first mock, Elias?
When we finished the course, maybe around maybe April, like that, we finished the course. So then you asked me to give one mock. You tell me mock
No, no,
actually.
that was more like just a practice thing.
Yeah, but the mock basically started in the month of May and May mid during Ramadan. We started doing mocks of process, all the process and the knowledge areas. And the full mock started by May end. I started doing the full mocks.
Yeah, so I would like to add something more, Deepak here. Basically, Ilyas live with his family. He has two sons, and when we are having the class, just like Umair, when Umair is sitting, his daughter will be coming and going. Just like this, when Ilyas is there, his two sons are actually there was a just like this almari. There's something back, and they were jumping upside down. So he's always there trying them to. So for him, starting the mock was took more time. He actually did mock apart from pepcast in time. He did 100 questions or 50 questions or 60 questions one day, then second day, then third day. So I'm happy that I still remember what my students are doing, that I can answer the question for them. Okay, anyone else has any question from Elias? Okay, let me check. Yeah, Umair, you wanted to ask another question?
No, actually, I have one message to the people because we you are live on the all I mean social media sites. So basically, people are a little reluctant to join the PMP while they have adopted the agile. The PMI has adopted the agile. So basically, what I feel that the agile is the future of the projects. So I think the we predictive persons are really rigid persons, so we should go for the agile as well. It's not an very tough. I think it needs a less effort with compared to the predictive one or waterfall approach. So I think all the people who are listening, it's very important, and it is right time to join the agile. So I hope with the Amir you can understand very easily.
Thank you, thank you. Okay, Elias, Ashish has a question. Yes, Ashish, go ahead. Ashish, go ahead. Unmute yourself, friend. First, you need to unmute yourself.
Good evening, sir, and congratulations, Viras, for the achievement. So my question is related to the exam. Currently, I've been doing topic-wise mocks. So while doing the questions, while applying the elimination technique, most of the times in the difficult questions, what we feel is we can eliminate two options from the exam, from the question, but still we are confusing two, available options left. So does that happen in the exam as well, or it goes away while doing the mocks, complete mocks that happens in the difficult questions?
It is same. It does happen. You will eliminate very easily the eliminate the two options. You are just stuck up with the two answers. And again, you go back to the question to just refurnish and then give the correct answer.
So
Okay.
yeah, coming to that, so we have an easy question which we can do it in like reading the question, and we can do it in 40 to 50 seconds also. So in that particular approach where we have left with two options, so how much time does it take, or is it a matter of practice that we can achieve it in
I guess
maybe
it
60?
differs from the people to guys to guys. Maybe Mr. Ramir can answer that. Maybe the more you practice, for sure, you're going to have a. It's just one of your additional questions which you're going to do in the exam. The more mocks you do, and you will feel a bit confident that you can answer. More faster. Maybe first time you answer in 2 minutes, then second maybe 1 minute, then 50 seconds. And those kind of improvement you can do when answering that two options which you're left with. That's what I feel.
Yeah. Ashish, just
Okay,
adding
thank you.
into that, Ashish, as you do more and more, your mind start working on it. Human mind works in a way, whatever you do. Taxi drivers don't need to look at the map, they know the ways. Your mother and my mother does not need to know where we are putting things. Their mind always remember how we do the things. Similarly, when you keep on doing the mocks, your mind will automatically start getting those answers. But to cut the time short, root cause analysis, those Excel file, which I am suggesting again and again, do that and you can do it in a better way. Okay, thank you, Ashish. Faisal is asking any mathematical question you had?
Yes, so we had around 3 mathematical questions were there. One was huge, so I
When you
didn't
say
want to
huge,
waste.
do you have to calculate TCPI?
It was earn value management (EVM).
Yeah, estimation at budget at completion, estimate at completion, or TCPI. What you have to calculate? Estimate at
No,
completion.
all no the all the option all the all
Okay,
the
and
data were given.
okay, leave it. And remaining two questions were SPI, CPI.
They had given the SPI and CPI, but it was not, the answers were not related to the SPI and CPI. We had to calculate something else. The
Okay,
options were given for the SPI and CPI. Yeah.
okay. So what about critical path question? Any critical path question?
No critical path. There was critical path given as an option, but question, but we didn't have to calculate anything on critical path.
Okay, so still my statement remains the same. You just need to understand CPI, SPI, SV, CV. You don't need to understand budget. You don't memorize budget at completion. Even you get 2, 3 questions, so you can eliminate those and you can work on the bigger picture. Okay, Elias, one final advice. What advice you would like to give to all future PMP aspirant and everyone who is watching and who will watch this video later on?
I just written down a few things which I feel I can share with you.
So,
Maybe I'll not take much time of you guys. I did even Mr. Umair also was a bit supportive, and maybe he was also motivating. And yesterday's or 2 days back also, I did watch his motivation where he told that he scored 38 percentage, and then he started slowly increasing, and 68 percentage. Then he gave the exam, and that was a good motivation for me. One advice I wish to give is mantra. What they say is it's called cup. It's called CUP. You need to have a cup to taste it. So C for concentration, and U for understanding the concept, and P for practice. The practice will make the man perfect. That's what I feel.
well done. Concentration, C for concentration, U
for understanding the concept, understanding.
concentration, focus, concentration, understanding, and practice. Elias, this was awesome. This was something that Umair would love it and maybe put it along. That was awesome. Yes, thank you, Elias. Thank you very much for giving your time.